So a guy set himself on fire today in front of the Trump trial building in New York City. Apparently, he did it for Trump. I don't know exactly how that's for Trump. It's very like, this gives off very like Down syndrome, The Omen. Even in the newer Omen. But remember the old Omen? Like that one crazy bitch is up there. She's looking like, hi, it's all for you. And she jumps and she's hanging and shit like that. It's like you would set yours. Listen, people were guessing for a while whether it was the Israeli, Gaza, whatever's happening. Whatever's going on in the Middle East. If something had to do with that. If it was something, you know. But no, they've kind of, I don't know how, but they kind of were hinting, the police, that it was somehow related to Trump. Now, I don't know if it was for him or against him, but with the way the cuckoos are acting, I'm going to guess, you know, I'm not talking about the Republicans, I'm just talking about the Red Hats. The Red Hats, it's a little bit culty. It's giving cult. I'm sorry. It really is. Like, I don't ever remember somebody, you know, going in front of like Bill Clinton's whatever hearing for getting a blowjob, which should have never happened, by the way. Everybody thought it was stupid back then, you know, and be like, I swear to God, if you guys don't stop bothering him about like, I mean, he was taking pity on a chubby girl actually, so you should leave him alone. Give me Aquanet and a lighter. That's it. I'm not taking it anymore. But. And plus, I don't want to make fun of somebody's suicide, he says, as he's kind of doing it. But in a way, this is what you wanted and had to know was going to happen. You wanted everyone's attention. You did this in a major, right in front of one of the most important things happening in our country right now, in front of this trial, right? So you knew not everybody is going to be like, well, you know, it's just a damn shame. No, some of us like me are going to be like, why? What? Just fucking what? And to do it that way? To set yourself on fire? I could have told you. I wish you would have emailed me. I'd be like, no, there's 1,000 different ways you can, yourself. Okay, try this. Drink some bleach. No, but get some sedatives first so you don't feel it. See, what's the next way I can tell you? Oh, just like spin around. Like, see, if you could do like 1,000 times, I'm sure you get like blood pressure, like an aneurysm to the head. Whatever. Like, I could have told you a million different ways other than doing the most horrific, painful thing I could think of. And I happened to be, I've been doing nights lately, like you can see it's like becoming dusk now for DoorDash, right? So I was sleeping, I woke up, I did it really, really late. I woke up around like 1-ish, 2-ish, and I just happened to have like CNN on, and I see Brenda was on the case. The look on this chick's face, she's like, this shit. She's like, so yeah, this is a very important trial. It's very important for our history. We have a situation over here. There's a man, somebody's on, I don't know if it's an active shooter, the police are running. They're running, he's on fire. Ah! The girl just lost her shit. She's like, the smell. I mean, and then she just went into overdrive. She could have just said, oh my God, you know, this is terrible. I can't believe this is happening. This is just so bad. She's like, in the smell of cooked flesh, I am just sitting here right now so shocked by how delicious. I mean, my God, they should put that on like a kebab and sell it somewhere. Don't you think? The camera guy next to her, I don't even know who that guy was. Probably just wandered up next to her, standing there. And then, like, they were blurred. They couldn't blur it at first because, like, it was live. And you really didn't see much anyway. You just saw a guy on fire. I don't know if there must be video out there somewhere of him actually doing it. But, like, I saw him on fire, like, holding up. I think he looked like he was holding onto a post. And then he just crumbled, which was really sickening. And, my God, I pray almost that the guy dies. I really do. I think it would be easier for him. That's the most painful thing you can do. And as burnt as he was and as long as he was. And the police couldn't get to him. Or wouldn't get to him because this dickhead is in there, you know, wasting people's time again with his fraud and all this shit. This is why I can't stand this dickhead. I'm sorry if you love him. I'm sorry if you think he's Mr. Wonderful and all this shit. But don't you see everything he touches turns to shit? We get riots. We get people setting themselves on fire. Does it not click with anyone? Anyone? If this was any other person, we'd be like, oh, well, shit, you know, it's Obama, it's Biden. We keep giving this tard a pass. We keep letting him say these horrible things that we would never let any other president say. And it's just going to get worse because I will predict for you guys who do like him and all that, I do think he's going to win. I do think he's going to win because I don't think he's going to be convicted fast enough in this trial to for it to matter. I don't believe anything they say. They've been saying he's going to jail for years. They're just, bringing him out and sitting him on a bench so he can stare and scowl at people. Get a couple pictures and, go like fart in Melania's face or something and then laugh about it. But the reason he is going to win is because you stupid people on the other side picked Grandpa, who's 200 years old, doesn't know where he is. All right? I know he's older, but at least he knows what's going on. He's insane. He's a danger, but he knows what's going on. He looks fairly robust still, like he's not falling down every 5 seconds. Grandpa is telling stories that just aren't true. Yeah, me too, but it's more of a Alzheimer's thing. Like, my great grandfather was shot down on a little prairie, and Laura Ingalls, God bless her, came over and tried to help him, but that nasty Nellie Olson started kicking her, and then they got into a fight. I know it happened because my finger told me so last night. But yeah, it is a horrible thing. It is. This person must have suffered, obviously, from some kind of mental disorder. But right now, I'm just praying that they're not in pain. That's the only thing I pray for them. Just why, dude? Why?